I swear by God, Tagidia shampoo will make you grow new hair in 2 weeks. If no new hair grows, we will compensate you $20,000. Rosemary extract is known as a DHT killer. If you use it for
There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who are moved like chess pieces, and those who move them. History has never once rewarded innocence. Power is not something you are handed. It is taken. It is engineered. It is built quietly, through strategy, through human psychology, and sometimes through methods that make comfortable people deeply uncomfortable. Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, is one of the most controversial books ever written. Libraries have debated banning it. Executives have devoured it in secret. Inmates in American prisons have studied it more than almost any other book on earth. Why? Because it does not preach. It does not moralize. It simply tells you how the world actually operates, underneath the polite surface of things. Today we are going through every single one of the 48 laws. All of them. Not skimmed, not summarized into neat little motivational quotes, but actually decoded, with real historical examples that show you why these laws work. If you stay until the end, you will understand human nature at a level most people never reach in a lifetime. And more importantly, you will never be the pawn again. Let us begin in 17th century France, at the most spectacular party in history. Nicolas Fouquet, the finance minister to King Louis XIV, wanted to impress his king. So he threw a party at his personal chateau. Fireworks, fine food, thousands of guests, the most magnificent event France had ever seen. He genuinely believed this display of wealth and taste would earn him favor. The next morning, Louis XIV had him arrested. Fouquet spent the rest of his life in a prison cell. Law 1. Never outshine the master. The people above you, your boss, your patron, your investor, must always feel superior. Show your talent, absolutely. But the moment they begin to feel overshadowed, insecure, or threatened, you become a liability. Make them feel brilliant, and you will be protected. Make them feel small, and you will be removed. This is not pessimism. This is how power structures have worked throughout all of recorded history. The rest of the foundational laws build on this core insight. Law 2 tells you to be cautious about trusting friends too deeply. Friendship is layered with emotion, jealousy, and assumptions. A former enemy whom you forgive will often work twice as hard to prove their loyalty, because they have something to prove. Your closest friend assumes you owe them everything. Law 3 is about concealing your intentions. Otto von Bismarck built modern Germany not through declarations, but through strategic opacity. When people cannot read your next move, they cannot block it. Law 4 says to say less than necessary. Louis XIV terrified his courtiers not with threats, but with silence. Words reveal you. Silence forces others to guess. And guessing makes people anxious. And anxious people make mistakes. Law 5 treats your reputation as your most valuable asset. It can take decades to build, and one careless moment to destroy. Protect it with the same ferocity you would protect your life. Law 6 insists on commanding attention. Thomas Edison understood something Nikola Tesla did not. Genius alone is invisible. The person who captures public imagination wins, even if they are not the most technically gifted in the room. Tesla may have been the better scientist. Edison became a legend. Law 7 is pragmatic and unsentimental. Let others do the work, but ensure the credit is yours. Law 8 says, do not go to people, make people come to you. When you control the location, the terms, and the pace of any interaction, you control the outcome. Law 9 is perhaps the cleanest of the early laws. Win through your actions, not your arguments. Debate exhausts people. Results silence them. For 10 years, the Greek army could not breach the walls of Troy. Then they stopped trying. They built a massive wooden horse, left it on the beach as a gift, and sailed away as if defeated. The Trojans celebrated their victory, dragged the horse inside the gates, and that night, soldiers hidden inside it opened the city from within. Law 12. Use selective honesty to disarm your target. One genuine act of openness or generosity can dissolve years of suspicion. It is not manipulation in the crude sense. It is understanding that people lower their guard when they feel they have received something real. The Trojan horse was not just a military strategy. It was a psychological one. Law 15 follows a harder principle. Crush your enemy completely. When Rome finally defeated Carthage, their great rival, they did not simply claim victory. They burned the city to the ground, salted the earth, and erased Carthage from the map. Brutal, yes, but the lesson is clear. A wounded enemy does not forget. Mercy left unearned becomes a future threat. The remaining laws of this chapter form a protective intelligence. Law 10 warns you away from the chronically miserable. Suffering, bitterness, and bad luck are contagious in social ecosystems. People who are perpetually unfortunate often unconsciously drag others down with them. Law 11 builds your strategic security. Make others depend on you. When people need you, they protect you. Law 13 says, when you need a favor, appeal to someone's interests, not their compassion. People respond to what benefits them far more reliably than they respond to your need.
You've probably seen the viral trend on TikTok and Instagram where people are taking their craziest text messages and turning them
reliably than they respond to your need. Law 14 advises you to act like a friend while thinking like an intelligence officer. The most valuable information is gathered through casual conversation, not interrogation. Law 16 is one of the most powerful. Create value through absence. When you are always available, always present, always responsive, you become ordinary. Strategic withdrawal makes people remember why they value you. Law 17 says stay unpredictable. The moment someone can model your behavior, they can outmaneuver you. Consistency is a form of vulnerability. Law 18 cautions against isolation. Building walls around yourself might feel safe, but it cuts you off from information, alliances, and opportunities. Power lives in connection, not in fortresses. Law 19 is a warning rooted in common sense. Know who you are dealing with before you engage. Stalin's political opponents did not merely lose their careers, they disappeared. Picking the wrong battle against the wrong person is not bravery, it is waste. Charles Manson never personally committed the murders his followers carried out. He never needed to. He had done something far more powerful. He had replaced the logic in people's heads with a story. He gave them identity. He gave them belongings. He gave them a mission. He made himself the center of their emotional universe. And that is exactly why Law 27 is perhaps the most chilling in the entire book. Play on people's need to believe, and you can create a following that will do almost anything. Human beings are not primarily rational. We are primarily emotional, and we use reason to justify what we already feel. The person who understands this and directs it ethically becomes a leader. The person who understands this without conscience becomes something far more dangerous. The surrounding laws in this chapter complete a portrait of the master strategist. Law 20 says, never fully commit to any single side in a conflict. Stay neutral where you can. Let others fight, while you position yourself as the indispensable third party. Law 21 is one of the most counterintuitive. Play dumb. When people believe they are the smartest in the room, they relax and reveal themselves. Intelligence, worn visibly, makes people defensive. Law 22 says that when you are genuinely outmatched, surrender strategically. You buy time. You lower the opponent's guard, and you live to rebuild. Law 23 demands concentration of force. In business, in relationships, in creative work, Scattered effort produces scattered results. Focus is power. Law 24 is about playing the social game with elegance. Flattery, handled clumsily, is obvious and insulting. Handled with grace, it is disarming. Law 25 is personal and profound. Recreate yourself. Do not let your background, your upbringing, or other people's expectations write your identity. Choose who you are becoming and build that person deliberately. Law 26 is cold but practical. Keep your hands clean. When difficult or controversial things must be done, ensure someone else is formally responsible. History judges those whose names are on the deed. Law 28 says, enter every venture with boldness. Hesitation signals weakness. People feel confidence before they analyze competence. Law 29 demands that you plan to the very end. Most people plan for their next move. The strategist plans for the final outcome and works backwards. Law 30 is about the aesthetics of achievement. Make success look effortless. When people see you struggle, they see your limitations. When success looks natural, it looks inevitable. When J. Edgar Hoover wanted to dismantle Al Capone's criminal empire, he did not attempt to arrest every gangster in Chicago. He focused entirely on one man. Get Capone, and the entire structure collapses. Law 42. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Every organization, every movement, every gang derives its power from a central node. Remove that node, and what remains is directionless. This is not merely a principle of war. It is a principle of organizational psychology, and understanding it protects you as much as it arms you. The laws of this chapter are about narrative control, how power is maintained not just through force, but through perception.
Listen, what if you can start a profitable online business by helping other businesses get access to capital?
Are about narrative control, how power is maintained not just through force, but through perception. Law 31 says give people options, but only options you have designed. The illusion of choice is one of the most powerful control mechanisms in existence. Law 32 says to appeal to people's fantasies. Reality is often disappointing. The person who can paint a compelling vision of what could be holds enormous influence over people who are dissatisfied with what is. Law 33 says, find every person's weak point, their particular fear or particular desire. Everyone has one. It is the lever that, when moved, moves everything else. Law 34 is essentially this. Behave like someone worthy of respect, and you will receive it. The world takes you largely at your own estimation. Law 35. Learn to wait. Timing transforms the same action from disaster to triumph. Impatience is one of the most reliable paths to failure. Law 36 is elegant in its simplicity. What you cannot have, ignore. Desperation makes you controllable. Indifference makes you powerful. Law 37 says, create spectacles. Human attention is won through the visual and the dramatic, not through logic and footnotes. Law 38 advises you to think independently, but behave conventionally enough to avoid becoming a target. Being visibly different invites attack. Save your individuality for what matters. Law 39 says, stir the waters when it serves you. An angry opponent is a sloppy opponent. Provoke carefully and let their reaction become their undoing. Law 40 says, never trust the free lunch. Everything that appears to cost nothing has a hidden price, in obligation, in dependency, or in your own self-respect. Law 41 warns against stepping into a great person's shadow. If you follow a legend in the same role, in the same institution, you will always be compared unfavorably. Build your own territory. Bruce Lee once said something that sounds simple until you really sit with it. Be like water. Water has no fixed form. Pour it into a cup and it becomes the cup. Freeze it and it becomes a weapon. Release it and it becomes a force that erodes mountains. You cannot hold it. You cannot cut it. You cannot predict it. Law 48. Assume formlessness. The person who commits rigidly to one strategy, one identity, one method, becomes predictable. And predictable things can be anticipated, countered, and destroyed. The world does not stop changing because you have decided on a plan. The strategist must be fluid, adaptive, and impossible to pin down. The final laws sharpen this endgame. Law 43 says, do not simply rule through fear. Fear produces compliance, but generates resentment. Win people's minds and hearts, and you generate loyalty that persists even when you are not watching. Law 44 is the mirror effect, reflecting people on themselves. Do what they do. It unsettles them, confuses their aggression, and often forces them to confront the absurdity of their own behavior. Law 45 says, advocate for change gradually. Radical disruption frightens people, even when it would benefit them. Move incrementally, and the transformation becomes invisible until it is irreversible. Law 46 says, do not project perfection. People are drawn to excellence, but threatened by flawlessness. A person who seems too perfect becomes a target for envy, and envy, left to fester, turns friends into quiet enemies. Law 47 says, know when to stop. Victory has a natural conclusion. The leaders who have destroyed their own legacies throughout history are rarely the ones who failed to win. They are the ones who could not stop after winning. Success makes people reckless. Discipline means knowing when the game is over. These 48 laws are not a moral system. They do not tell you what is right or wrong. What they tell you is how power actually functions. In offices, in families, in governments, in relationships, in history, in the street. Whether you choose to use any of these laws actively is entirely your decision. But not knowing them has its own cost. The world is full of people who understand these dynamics perfectly well. If you don't, you are not standing outside the game. You are simply losing it without realizing you were ever a player. So, which of the 48 laws surprised you the most? Which one did you recognize from your own life? Drop it in the comments below.
Excellent choice.
A company that builds its foundation on the right principles and keeps them without wavering. A company that reaches the world with integrity. A company that grows with its customers and shares generously along the way. We are Atomy. Since its founding in 2009, Atomy has continued its steady growth, becoming a global network marketing company that can be found all around the world. Beyond customer satisfaction, we have made our customers' success our first priority, and that commitment continues today. Providing exceptional quality at an affordable price, this is the essence of distribution and the core of Atomy's strength. From the beginning, Atomy has upheld its absolute quality, absolute price philosophy, which lives within every product we create, from health supplements to beauty, living, food, and home appliances. Hemohim has surpassed 3 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, becoming Korea's #1 exported health functional food. Developed through the national project of the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim has acquired 28 international patents as a single product, and in 2024 became the first in Korea to be certified for both immune enhancement and anti-fatigue functionality, setting new standards in the health functional food industry. Another flagship line, Absolute Skincare, has exceeded 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It became the first in the cosmetics industry to receive the Sejong Daewang Award and was selected as a next-generation world-class product by the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy. Atomy practices customer-centric management in every aspect of its business. This dedication has earned us the honor of being the only company in the industry to receive the Consumer-Centered Management certification 3 years in a row. Since opening our U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has expanded across Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe, operating in 26 regions worldwide and becoming a global hub connecting producers and consumers. Our products continue to prove overwhelming popularity overseas, leaving Korea in health supplement exports and quasi-drug exports, earning the $300 million export tower and reaching $2 billion in cumulative exports by 2025. Following the launch of our EU branch, we plan further expansion into Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets by sourcing products around the world that meet absolute quality and absolute price, and delivering them through our global sales network. Atomy continues to advance its global sourcing, global sales strategy. Atomy's success system, designed and operated directly by the company, enables anyone to succeed, regardless of personal background or experience. It is the driving force that sets Atomy apart. Through dynamic seminars delivered both online and offline, we share Atomy's vision vividly with members worldwide. By merging business with culture, we present a global success system that transcends time and space. To support our global members, we operate the ACT project to cultivate leadership and strengthen capabilities. We also opened the Songnisan Forest, reborn as the center of Atomy's brand experience offering programs and spaces dedicated to success. Atomy is now taking a step further, preparing A-Care, a wellness curation solution designed to enrich every aspect of life beyond physical health. With data-driven personalization and AI-powered care, we help members achieve a balanced lifestyle. To uphold Atomy's principles of absolute quality and absolute price, we empower our partner companies to focus fully on quality. Payments are made in cash within 1 week of delivery. Interest-free operating funds are provided when needed, and a joint quality management system ensures consistent excellence. Through these commitments, we build a virtuous cycle of accompanied growth. Atomy strives for sustainable coexistence with the planet. Through plastic-free initiatives, biodegradable materials, eco-friendly packaging, and resource regeneration efforts. Atomy's culture of sharing stands at the highest level, not only in direct selling, but across the entire distribution industry in Korea. Over the past 3 years, our donation to revenue ratio has been nearly 30 times higher than that of major retailers, ranking #1 among Korea's top 500 companies. These efforts have earned Atomy accolades in sustainability, public service, family-friendly management, and Great Place to Work Asia's Best Companies to Work For. Atomy's spirit of sharing has spread far beyond Korea, with employees, partners, and members around the world joining in social contribution activities. The company that upholds its principles as it shapes a new culture of distribution. The company trusted by people around the world as it continues to grow globally. The company that looks beyond customer satisfaction and strives for customer success. The company that values the spirit at its core. We are proud. Atomy.
Hi. Today we're going to talk about HemoHim, the U.S. patents that it holds, and go through some studies on the health benefits. HemoHim can benefit people's health in a variety of ways, as you can see here, and the studies that we'll look at a little bit later will talk about many of these. HemoHim was developed by the South Korean government to aid the immune systems and general health of their nuclear scientists who were being exposed to a lot of radiation. Radiation is one of the things that can have a very detrimental effect on your immune system. And these are the proprietary ingredients that HemoHim is made up of. And what these ingredients do is they help to activate natural killer or NK cells. These are the cells that go out and directly destroy the harmful cells and pathogens in the body. It activates your other immune cells and creates cytokine, which helps regulate the immune response. There's a list of patents here from different countries in the world, but if you take a look at the one on the bottom there for the USA and that number and punch it into the Patent Office website, you will be able to pull up all the patent information about HemoHim as well as the what it's used for. And there's some highlights of them here just displayed that you can dig into at the Patent Office itself. But the main things here to look at here are how it helps with the immune system. It activates the B cells. These are the white blood cells and produce proteins called antibodies that bind selectively to antigens. And finally, HemoHim also activates your T cells, another white blood cell. These ones recognize antigens and substances that prompt an immune response.
Inside all of us lurks a serial killer. A killer whose primary function is to kill and then kill again. These are cytotoxic T cells, a specialized member of our white blood cells. They patrol our bodies, identifying and destroying virally infected and cancer cells. And they do so with remarkable precision and efficiency. There are about 5 million T cells in a teaspoon of our blood, engaged in the ferocious and unrelenting battle to keep us healthy. These amorphous blobs move around quite rapidly, pushing out their leading edge and probing their environment as they go. When a cytotoxic T cell finds a cancer cell, membrane protrusions rapidly explore the surface of the cell, checking for the telltale signs of cancer. They kill their targets using poisonous proteins visible here in red. These cytotoxic granules move down special pathways in the cell called microtubules to the interface between the T cell and the cancer cell. The T cell punctures the surface of the cancer cell and delivers its deadly cytotoxins. This is very important in our bodies, where cells are packed together, as it focuses the lethal hit on the target and minimizes collateral damage to the neighboring healthy cells. The fate of the cancer cell is sealed. The T cell then moves on, hungry to find another victim.
Now, if you go to the National Library of Medicine, located at pubmed.gov, the address is located in the upper left. Type in the word HemoHim. There will be 16 results of different studies that have been done on HemoHim on a variety of things that we're all going to go through here in a moment. Now, I'm going to give a quick summary of each of the studies, but feel free to pause the screen if you want to read a little bit more information, or if you really want to get a lot of information, this is where you're going to want to go. So with that, let's take a look at the first study here briefly. This is a study done that shows the potential to treat pulmonary inflammatory diseases such as COPD These are things that are becoming more and more prevalent in society. Usually they require people to have like a CPAP machine, other medications to help them breathe properly. Another one is a study on how it can mediate dendritic cells. This helps with your immune response. Another cell, again, that modulates immune cell activity and cytokine secretion. So again, that's helping to boost the immune system's effectiveness. An anti-inflammatory effect. This affects a lot of different types of inflammation that might occur throughout the body. That's pretty prevalent as a result of allergies, diseases, bad diets, things like that. Radiotherapy, chemotherapy, these types of radiation treatments that are used on cancer patients. So just like those South Korean scientists, even though they're treating cancer, it's still it's harmful to the immune system in general. So anything that can help benefit and help sustain the immune system for treatments like these is great. For diabetics, when you think about the pancreatic beta cells, that's what that funny B means, is beta. It's been shown to have the potential to lower glucose and modulate the immune agents there. When we talk about chemotherapy and the anti-tumor effects of what chemotherapy can do, it can also help be beneficial to that and enhance that efficiency. If you or know somebody that has gastritis or suffers from gastric ulcers, which are very painful, Hemohim has been shown to be a potential candidate to treat that. As we age, as mammals age, just like these mice here, the immune system, you have concern about that to dig into those details. Intestinal injury can occur following irradiation. So again, this is another, usually you're going to encounter this these days with chemotherapy and radiotherapy. So, anything that can help reduce that intestinal injury helps with the digestive system as a result. Allergic airway inflammation, another one very prevalent with people who have allergies, asthma, especially asthma triggered by allergies. That's all going to cause inflammation within your airways. Makes it difficult to breathe. This one here is going to look at the immune response and how it's going to be regulated better by the use of Hemohim. Another study, this one's on anti-obesity agent and being able to have some treatment in obesity there. That would be a good study to take a look at if that interests you. And finally, another one here where it's beneficial for anti-cancer treatments and to help with reducing adverse effects of those treatments. So definitely another one to take a look at if that interests you as well. So Hemohim itself is only available to the general public through the Atomy Online.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello, y'all. Welcome again. Momentum Mornings, Monday to Friday. Pre-game, 9:45. Showtime, 10 o'clock. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. On Thursdays, we do the Cosmeta Millionaire Project. Yeah. So, Dr. Lloyd.
Grand Rising. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to today's Momentum Mornings meeting. Glad you all are here. And if you're new, we give you a special invitation to chime in. Let us know your name and who invited you to come. We'd like to make sure that we give you the information you're looking for while you're on the phone call. So thank you all for coming. Welcome, welcome.
And the reason why I kind of put you on the spot this morning, Dr. Lloyd, I know I shouldn't do it. You are doing a moment. I know that there are some challenges that you're dealing with right now in the family. And we give you our condolence. But we want to recognize that Dr. Lloyd is the expert in the house. Yes, a career, blistering career in the area of skincare and beauty care. And so where we doubt, where we are unsure, we are so happy that we can turn to you for guidance and for help. So allow me to laud you and applaud you, Dr. Antoinette. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, CJ.
Yes, indeed. So on Thursdays, we talk about beauty care, skin care, hair care. Yeah. Beauty from the outside in. That's what we do. Yesterday, we were in the kitchen. Yeah. We spoke about the microwave oven and those utensils and the invasion of the plastics. Got to get rid of those plastic products, harmful. It is said that within the next 20 years, the next wave of medical issues will revolve around plastics. Yeah, plastic in the blood, plastic in the body. Yeah. And of course, we spoke about the aluminum pots that we use in the kitchen. Got to get rid of those aluminum pots. Not good. And we touched on to the pots with the Teflon coating, the non-stick pots. Is it safe? We think not. And another day, not a Thursday, we'll go into all of that. We have Dr. I think his name is Gordy, that goes in detail about these disruptors that we have in the kitchen. Not to mention those detergents and those bleach items that we use in the home. Toxic, not good. Thank God for the company called Atomy and the wide range of plant-based products that we have. We have healthy alternatives, from the dishwashing soap to the cosmetics, the hair products, everything, all plant-based. So let me pause for a moment and allow anyone who is new with us this morning to unmute.
Benjamin has his hand up.
Mr. Benjamin.
Good morning, Tony. How are you doing? I want to say about the pot test. This is what everyone could do in your home, is the pot test. And I've done this with my brother. And when you boil your water and you put baking soda, I think it's baking soda or salt, you'll find how toxic your pans are. That's how you do the pot test. Boil water with salt, I believe it's salt, and you'll see with a stainless steel or anything that's coated with stainless steel, you'll find out how toxic your pots are. So if you want to do a pot test, see how toxic your pots are, boil water with salt and get a stainless steel or get the Atomy pots. That's the toxics you're cooking in your pot. So yes, change the pots. That's the pot test. Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. Yeah. It has come to my attention, someone sharing something with us this morning. Those iron skillets, I am hearing not too good news about those skillets, those cast iron skillets. Yeah, that a lot of leaching occurs. I do not know. I am yet to do some more research. I'm getting conflicting opinions about these cast iron pots. But we'll talk more about that at another time. So, welcome again. And Thursdays, we go into our Cosmeto Millionaire project. Next week, Wednesday, yes, a pioneering bunch will launch a big event over there in uh, Western Florida, in Fort Myers to be exact. And I think it's going to be a great event. Nothing like what they are doing has been done before, their own initiative, their own boldness. If it's to be, it's up to me. And so we want to spread the word that next week, Wednesday, it's going to be a whole day event. If you can journey over to Fort Myers, it's the Doubletree Hotel. Let me see if I can bring it up. For those who might not be paying attention to the Momentum Morning Zoom. Oh, by the way, Mr. Victor in the house with us this morning. Hey, Victor. You did
Yes, sir.
something
Good
that I.
morning. Good morning. How are you
Good
doing?
morning. Good morning. I'm doing great, my brother. I think I want to
That's good,
just
my brother.
play this little jingle. I know it was AI empowered, but I think it's good. I should have played at the top of the show, but now it's such a good time. You created this, I believe, Victor, to
Oh, that was created by Doc. I was just pushing
oh,
it out, pushing it out.
yes.
That's yeah. Give her the credit. She did that
Oh
for
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
yes,
Doc,
sir. I wish I could take credit for it, but no, that's
yeah.
Doc's work.
Oh my goodness. Dr. Lloyd, oh my goodness. Oh, yes, indeed. You've been working so hard. Listen, we have a lot of talent in the house. So much talent. We have the great Dr. Lloyd. We have the great Benjamin, the great Victor and Ted. Hey, listen, whatever you have to bring, just bring it. Okay? Let's let's just build up each other, edify, and encourage. It says, let's glow, let's grow together. I'm just going to do a quick, I think it's 3 minutes long. I got a plate, and hats off to Dr. Anthony this morning. Here we go. Yep. You hear that, people? Let's go.
I don't know if it's end, but I didn't hear the sound. I don't know if anyone has heard.
Yeah,
My
no sound.
Can you do
No
it again
sound.
for us, please, if you don't mind?
The video we
Yeah.
couldn't see either.
Yeah, but no sound.
No, I don't see a video either.
Okay. Let's see what's going on. So we are getting sound but no video. Am I?
Oh no. Well, I haven't from my end. I have no sound, but I saw the video, but no sound.
Okay. So I only got sound. I didn't see any video. Let me try again. All right. Dr. Antwin, I'm getting no video, only sound.
CJ, maybe if you hit at the bottom right, there's a YouTube symbol. If you hit that, it will play it in YouTube, and then you could just share your screen. You see where the YouTube symbol is right on the video clip? There's a YouTube symbol at the bottom. Hit that.
It looks like the letter I?
No, it has YouTube right there. I'm not seeing what you're seeing, but if you go back in the one I sent you, at the bottom, there's a YouTube symbol right at the bottom right. Just hit that, and it takes you straight to YouTube.
Not seeing it. So it's on YouTube, right? So I'll just go to.
Yeah, if you go back to the thing I sent you, right, and hit the YouTube at the bottom.
Oh dear. Was it in the group chat?
Yeah, in Momentum Morning, the thing I sent you. If you look at the video clip at the bottom of it, there's a YouTube symbol. If you hit that symbol, it takes you straight to YouTube.
There we go.
Okay.
You got it?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, right. Hit the YouTube.
Okay.
Right.
Come to the huge free all-day Health and Wealth mega event happening Wednesday, June 10th at the DoubleTree Hotel in Fort Myers, Florida. Learn how to make a 6- or 7-figure income working from home on your own schedule. There will be free facials and other prizes.
So, Victor, is this the one?
Yes, sir. That's the one right there.
Okay. All right.
And surprises. Bring your family and friends to learn how to make residual income for yourself and for generations to come. Call 904-537-8118 to RSVP. Space is limited. Call 904-537-8118 to reserve your seat today. See attached flyer for more info. Look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, but what about the jingle?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want the song?
Yeah, that's what I want to play.
Oh,
I think I love it.
Okay.
So okay.
Oh, sorry. I sent that to. I thought you wanted the video. Okay. I do send you the song, sir. Okay.
Well, I have it right here. I'm just going to give it a quick play, and then we jump right into our cosmetic millionaire
I got
moment.
it. Well, that was me then. The song was me.
There you go. Thank you, Victor. Well done.
You're welcome back.
No sound.
No sound?
No sound. We see the image of a hand and the lyrics and the progress bar is moving, but we don't hear any sound.
One more time. How about now?
No, it's Now it's stopped. You have to
All right.
click it again to play. There we go. Let's see if we hear anything now. Nothing yet.
Well, Victor, I tell you what, we'll feature this one tomorrow morning because it's good. And it speaks to the spirit of all that we're trying to accomplish here, or I shouldn't say try, of what we're doing here in the Momentum Morning Space in Atomy. So much talent is right here.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. All right. So moving right along this morning, as I said moments ago, next week, Wednesday, we're stepping out. We are going to be doing something this month, and the challenge is out. We're going to crack the code. Everyone, everywhere you must do a beauty party. I know some of us, we're wondering, where will I do it? How will I do it? Well, we're going to have to figure it out, but it's important that we crack the code. Someone says wherever 2 or 3 are gathered. Well, we're not asking you to do 6 and 8 and 12 and to do something at the DoubleTree Hotel. We are saying find someplace, maybe it's in your home or in someone else's space, but crack the code. Be bold. Let's do this. And do like me. I am not a esthetician. I am not skilled in the art and the science of skincare. So what I did was to invite my participants to watch the demo video, and I had them do it themselves. It was a plug and play. And I want to encourage those of us who might be shy, reluctant, even to apply the skincare products, to encourage our people to just watch the video demo. In fact, you know what I should do? No need. Maria will give us a little demonstration momentarily. But the month of May is the month where we are seeing a lot of graduations, a lot of prom activity, a lot of the weddings are going to be held, and so it's time for us to get busy. And what we know is going to be happening is a lot of us will be out in the sun. So it's time that we take out the skincare lotions and be about the Atomy, the best skincare lotion there is. So let me feature the Atomy guy with the skincare, or with the sunscreen. He says apply sunscreen every day, and then we'll come right back around to the beauty party video.
If you're tired of constantly switching glasses, you have to try this.
Throw away your outdated reading glasses and expensive progressive lenses. One pair is all you need.
시간당 190개. 하루 4,590개가 팔린 절대 제품. 총 판매량 1,631만 9,173개. 1,300억 원 이상의 매출을 올린 애터미 선케어 시리즈.
Before I start this video, let me just apply the sunscreen half. Are you applying sunscreen during rainy season? Even if the weather is cloudy, you must apply sunscreen. Before, I didn't apply sunscreen. Nowadays, I really strictly apply sunscreen. Even during nighttime, after I wash my face, I still apply the sunscreen. Nowadays, it became basic to apply sunscreen. It is basic element for anti-aging. We cannot relax just even one moment because of the ultraviolet. Many people don't apply sunscreen during cloudy. Visual light is low, but the UV is increased compared to sunny day. You must apply sunscreen every day. The main reason of skin stress is a UV because it is not seen by humans' eyes. According to WHO, this UV is a group number 1 carcinogens. UVA and UVB will attack the skin. UVA's wavelength is very long. That's because it can penetrate the deep part of the skin, even to the deeper dermis layers. UVB, the wavelength is short, but it's very strong. When you open your skin to the UVB for 2 to 3 hours, it will burn your skin. It causes erythema, burn, cataract, and skin cancer. How to choose the sunscreen? There is a SPF, sun protector factor. After SPF, there will be numbers. The number meaning is how long does it block the UVB. Let's say SPF 1, it blocks UVB for 15 to 20 minutes. SPF 50, it blocks around 12 hours. You can also see the PA, protection factor. It has something to do with the blocking the UVA. In this PA, there's no numbers. After PA, there will be plus. As I mentioned it, UVA penetrates the deep skin, even to the dermis layer. When there's a PA, just 1 plus, it means compared to not applying the sunscreen, it blocks times 2. When there's a PA plus plus, compared to not applying the sunscreen, it blocks 4 times. Plus plus plus, 8 times. Plus 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 plus, 16 times. When you do something indoor area, it's already enough to use the SPF 30 and PA plus plus. If you stay outside, you must apply SPF 50, PA at least plus plus plus. We must choose well the sunscreen according to our skin. There are 3 kinds of the sunscreen. Number 1 is like a chemical sunscreen. The chemical component absorbs the UV and releases them as a heat to protect the skin. Second one is a physical sunscreen. It is a physical UV protection method that repels UV rays by applying a thin protective film on the skin. Third, it just combines chemical and physical sunscreen together. The first one, the chemical sunscreen, chemical component absorb the UV. It irritates the skin. Those who have a sensitive skin, they will have a problem when they apply this kind of sunscreen. It's okay to apply the indoor area, but when you go outside, you will have a problem with the eyesight. It's very painful. It's not good to those who have a sensitive skin. Then it will take almost 30 minutes after you apply the sunscreen. But there is no white cast effect. It will easily apply. Second one, the physical sunscreen. It will not absorb the UV, so it is good for the sensitive skin. There's no problem with the eye, even when you apply the outside. But there will be some white cast effect. Something white here, and then it will not easily spread. It blocks the UV as soon as you apply the physical sunscreen. The area that can block is wide. Atomy is combined chemical and physical sunscreen together. When you use Atomy sunscreen, there will be no more white cast effect. It will easily spread. As you can sense, right? Half here, sunscreen. No sunscreen. It is very strong against water and sweat. I'm very satisfied with this sunscreen. SPF is 50, PA+++. There are 2 colors. One is a natural color, one is a basic. For example, if your skin is too white, better use a natural color. But if your skin color is similar like me, you better use the basic color. You can choose according to your skin tone. Price of sunscreen is 400 pesos. That is a member price. Compared to quality, price is really cheap. You will never regret when you choose the Atomy sunscreen. Let's all apply the Atomy sunscreen. Thank you so much. I applied half here, right? This is the ordinary water. No residue. No residue again. Water, you can see the water dropping on this ordinary tissue. No residue. No residue. No residue, right? No residue. It's still the same effect. One more again. Amazing! Amazing! Look at this one. No residue. No residue. I don't know how many times. Look at this one. No more residue. How many times here? No more residue. Still the same. Same effect.
Okay. Any comments this morning? So we got our Hemohim, and we need our sunscreen. Yolene, Viv, Victor, Valerie, Malika, Ted, Sylvia, Sabrina, Patience. Hey, KJ, Joseph, are you using your sunscreen? He is saying to use it every day. iPhone 12 Pro. Greta, Guadi, Fortune, Atomy Lifestyle, Antoinette. What's going on? It's summertime.
You're absolutely right, CJ. You are
Yes, sir.
absolutely right. Good morning, everybody. No, it is hurricane season. Not only that, I'm down here in Sunshine, Florida, so I should be buying me some Atomy sunscreen. So thank you for pointing that out,
Yes, sir.
CJ. Back to you.
And remember, KJ, Atomy, it's not only about de-aging, it's about reverse aging. I really need to get these with my Atomy products. The question right now is, do we have the sunscreen in the US mall? SPF 50? Do we have it?
I have to check.
Because if it is, we have no excuse. If it is, there's no excuse. Right, Valerie?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I am glad you brought it up, CJ. Like
Yes.
KJ said, I'm guilty as charged. Never
Mhm.
used sunscreen. So I
Mhm.
will definitely let you know because I'm ordering it this week. Yeah. Is Dr. Lloyd a dermatologist? Is she still there? Hi, Doc. Hi, Doc. Are you a
She's the best.
dermatologist?
No, I'm not a dermatologist, but I'm board certified in aesthetic medicine.
Oh, great. You should not have told us that. Thank you, thank you.
You're
I have a
welcome.
question for the doc.
hmm
I was told that we dark skinned people don't really need um, sunscreen. Is that true?
No, that's
Because
not true. Any skin can get burned with the sun. The sun is powerful. So, if you have direct sun on your skin for a prolonged period of time, any skin can get burned. Now, we do have protection, though. Our skin has some protection. The melanin is a protective feature of our skin. So, someone with less melanin can get burned with the same amount of sun sooner than we may because of the protection of the melanocytes.
All right, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you so much, doc. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Victor. Happy now? You heard it from the doc, okay?
Yes, sir. I got it.
But please, still get your sunscreen, okay? Yeah. I'm guilty. I need to get. I've been promising myself to get the Atomy sunscreen. I haven't gotten it yet. So moving right along, we just take a little bite into our beauty party routine, and then we have to talk about something for all the guys on the call this morning.
Up how to do your skincare parties. And so his vision, and I'm going to go ahead and gonna put in a presentation. Hold on. Going to just do a presentation first, and then I'm going to be sharing with you. Going to talk about some of our fantastic products. But we want to talk about, okay, we want to speak on Mr. Eugene's vision, and some of you may be open or may have already been doing the skincare party, but he has a vision that he shared. Novelette, we got to put the recording on. Can you all hear me?
It's on record.
It's on record. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's on record. Yeah, it's being recorded.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure it's on record. Okay, so his vision was seeing thousands of women and men, cosmeto millionaires across the nation, around the world, conducting these amazing parties, sharing these really beautiful, healthy products, and also our supplements, and helping people obtain health as well as wealth. So we have the Cosmeto Millionaire Skincare Series hosting your Atomy Skincare parties, first in our series. So the first thing you want to do, what's the first thing you want to do when you think about having a party? You have got to create and extend the invitation. And so what you want to do is you want to host the party yourself first and invite all of your friends and family. Invite all your friends and family. Send them a formal invitation. You can create your invitation. I created this one on Canva. We did have Benjamin, Mr. Benjamin, who has shown us how to use Canva. So go ahead and jump right in. Go ahead and create your invitation. So this one is you're invited. Free facial. I probably need to make that a little darker, but I was trying to go with the color scheme. You want to go ahead and say, hey, it's a free facial because you're going to be showing people how to use the products. You want to make sure you just, throw in a couple of, the products in there and have people RSVP, put your contact information. You may want to include an address if you know you're going to be at a location. So you want to create an invitation. Send your invitation out in advance. If you have people who are hosting, you can create an invitation for them and send it to them, and it can be email, it can be text. You can print these out on cards and pass them out to strangers. Okay, so you want to be able to invite people. You want to invite. So your invitation is going to be very, very important. That's going to be pretty much your first step. All right, so the next thing you want to have when you're doing your party, you want to have our baseline cleansing system, which is our Evening Care 4 system, which consists of our deep cleanser to remove makeup, our foam cleanser to remove dirt and debris, our peeling gel to take off the dead skin, and the mask, our peel off mask. So you want to have this handy. Go ahead and order that for your party. Order it and set aside. Don't use your personal, because your personal may be contaminated by you using it. But whatever you use, all of your products, you want to make sure you set aside this products just for your skincare parties. All right, and the next one that you want to have available, if you want to have the Atomy Derma Real Cica, you want to have that available because this is the one for sensitive skin. Every time you have a party, you're going to find some people there who have sensitive skin. One or two people may have sensitive skin. Everybody else will probably be okay. So you want to have that really handy because those who have sensitive skin are going to be needing to use this particular cleansing set. Now, I do have a skincare intake form, and you can create one yourself, and you can go online and find one where you have each guest when they come in, fill out that form, and you take time and you look through those forms before you start your party so you can see which person to give what to. And so on those forms, it'll tell you, they'll mark, if their skin is red, if it's dry. if they have breakouts. So you want to have those skincare intake forms. The next Atomy skincare set that you want to also have is our Absolute Skincare set. This is our de-aging set. So you want to have that, and it consists of all of these beautiful moisturizers, lotions, creams, everything that's going to help to turn back the spot. I didn't put the Fame on here, which is our anti-aging. You could have that available as well. And so, okay, so when you are going to want to,
Okay, I'll stop it right there. In the interest of time, I would recommend for those of us who want to do a quick beauty party, slide the first two slides, the evening care set. It's an absolute must. For those who will want something a little bit more intensive, the customer, you can use the, let me see here, one second. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, the Absolute Skincare, you can use that, yes, but there are those who will want a little bit more than the evening care set. But if it's a issue of time, we only have about, to use the evening care set from start to finish, all of that is really 40-45 minutes, allowing time for the peel off mask to dry. So if we are working with time and you really want to launch this beauty party, your Cosmeta Millionaire beauty party, you're going to want to at least have your evening care set. With that said, we'll pause here for today, and I really want to do something for the brothers in the house this morning. You see, guys, KJ and Benjamin and Victor and Ted and Joseph and whoever else, I am not quite sure, I'm not looking at my screen. There is a product called the Atomy Home All-in-One. So Father's Day is just around the corner. So for us guys and for the ladies in the house, we want to feature the Atomy Home. There's something that happens to the guys 50 and climbing. There's an older thing that we carry. So the Atomy Home is good for men. It's an all-in-one. And I will say real quick that perhaps it might be a good idea to put a package together for the fathers, the uncles, the dads, the brothers, their Atomy Home, your what we call it, the store Palmetto, and perhaps 1 or 2 other items, some lovely packages for the guys. But let me just, before we go, let me feature the Atomy Home All-in-One for all the guys in the house this morning. My treat.
Excuse me, I'm here for the senior intern program.
Oh, the senior.
Hello, how are you? I'm your host, Atomy Guy 82. A man, we get hurt every day. I have been hurt today because of the shaving. It seems like my skin is saying, please don't shave today. Get some rest. Should I grow full beard? I have to meet customers and I have to make the content. I have to always shave. What can I do? So the item that I found, skin calming is basic, skin whitening and wrinkle improvement, dual performance. Atomy Energizing All-in-One Cream. I only use this one these days. This is the end. Some people said, oh, your skin is shining. Atomy collects organic ingredients and make the cosmetics. So-called healing complex. Main ingredient is a Centella asiatica. It causes a cell to grow. Next, Hawthornia cordata. This helps with antibiotics and antibacterial effect. Aside from that, fennel, marshmallow, basil, and chamomile, Atomy made a healing complex with these organic ingredients. There are 6 kinds of freshly picked organic herbs on the same day. It forms a moisturizing membrane to soothe the skin after shaving. It boosts your vitality, energizing all-in-one cream. It has a function of a skin, essence, emulsion, and cream, all in one. You don't need to apply other things. Very simple. Just put it on after wash your face. This energizing all-in-one cream is good for a person who is too lazy to apply many things, or a person who has a hard time to apply cosmetics. This is a perfect item for a gift when men put on cosmetics. It is frustrating to apply this and that on. It's an all-in-one cream, so it's so comfortable. Let me show you this. If you press cosmetics, blue gel and white cream come out at the same time. It has good oil and water balance, and it's excellent for moisturizing. And what is really good is that it is portable, one-handed size. Oh, it smells so good. When you apply like this, it is a kind of a fragrance that came from rolling in orange field. There's also the fragrance of the sandalwood and cedar wood, as well as orange and bergamot, cassis, cypress. Men put a lot of the perfume on the wood line scent. Because the good smell, after I apply my face, I also apply my neck. Anyone who has ever given cosmetics to a man knows it well. Oh, please apply this, and after finish this one, please apply cosmetics in order, okay? It's annoying. Even the speaker is a little stressful to the listener. Throw away your annoyance. Give convenience to men. If you like exercise, oh, I need only very simple thing. If you don't like to apply many things, if you have some trouble on your skin after shaving, don't worry about it. For me, I just purchase it for myself. If you have someone to give a present, you don't have to worry about it at all. I really recommend it. If your boyfriend is older than you, it will make him younger. If your boyfriend is younger than you, it is an item to make baby skin. Atomy Energizing All-in-One Cream. Try it. This is your host, Atomy Guy 82. Thank you
so much. Yes. I think, Dr. Lloyd, you have something you want to tell us?
If there's any questions, I can answer.
Oh, okay. I saw your hand up, so I was wondering if
I put my hand up. I did. The video, the presentation.
Have we lost what's happening? Dr. Lloyd?
Oh, sorry. Okay. I said I like the presentation of the beauty parties that you put in. Can you put it in the chat so we can see the rest, so we can see the whole video?
Sure, I will.
Okay.
And I'll be featuring it again next week, Thursday, as we get ready to crack the code and step out there and to launch our little beauty parties.
Yeah.
Baby steps, but we'll get it done. Thank you, Dr. Lloyd.
All right. Thank you.
So to the audience, hi, who is this?
Hi, this is Atomy Lifestyle. My name is Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have a question on regarding to the cosmetic for the beauty. Most of my partners, they have issue with the sensation for absolute skincare. So I don't know if Valerie can give me an idea what they can do, because they have burning sensation and it grow like a small pimples around the face and the neck. And they are worried to continue to use it. That's one thing. And the second question, it's around the eyes. When someone is aging, is having the dark spot under the eyes, what they can use to remove that dark spots.
Okay. So we have Valerie, we have Dr. Lloyd, if you want to jump in.
Thank you.
I think Dr. Lloyd will be the one to address that issue. She's medically trained.
Okay. Yes, I'm medically trained, but I'm also still new with the products. But in general,
Oh, okay.
but that's okay. That's all. I'll do what I can. I'll say what I can say. The all the products, for the most part, the skincare products, a lot of them have a skin brightening or lightening component to it. There is in that 6-piece set, there is a specific eye cream. I don't know offhand, but I would greatly assume that there's a skin lightening component to that eye cream because under eye dark circles is pretty common in people, especially as they get older. So if they're using the eye cream around their eyes, it should improve any darkness underneath. Dark circles are not easy to treat. It's a common complaint, but and that's why people use concealers a lot. But if you gently exfoliate your skin and if you moisturize, and there are some extracts that have a suppression of the melanin production in your skin, it can help with the dark circles. Now, some people have little dark growth on their skin. It's extra keratin, and they call them age spots as well. That can be controlled with exfoliation as well. If you exfoliate your skin and the components that I've seen in some of the products, I'm not sure which one because there's 6 of them and I didn't get down to all of that, but I just kind of skimmed the ingredients in most of the 6 products and noticed that several of them had lactic acid and glycolic acid in them. And those are exfoliants. They're moisturizing exfoliants. So when you exfoliate your skin, I'm talking now the rest of your skin. I'm not talking about around the eyes, but just your skin in general. When you exfoliate, you're taking off the dead skin, and the skin underneath is being revealed more. And that newer skin looks better because it's newer. It doesn't have the visible damage of the sun and the environment, and the damage you may have from other things that you're exposed to, you're putting on your skin. So that exfoliation makes the skin look nicer in general because there's less flaws in the newer skin. And that's in several of the products in the skincare line. Now, you were saying something else. Your question had something to do with pimples as well. I wasn't sure what you were saying there. I didn't understand the question exactly.
One thing was that black spots. Another question was like when they are using the absolute skincare, they are getting like allergies, let's say, because they are growing small pimples around the face and the neck.
Okay. There are some people who are prone to acne, and it's because their sebaceous glands, the glands in your skin that produces the oil in your skin, the sebaceous. Some people have oily skin, right? And it's the people with the oily skin that typically get the acne more. So if you have dry skin, that 6 products is really good for dry and aging skin in general. But if you have a lot of oil, you notice the skincare set has a lot of oil as well. So it may just be too much oil. So they have to exfoliate more. They may have to use a different product to exfoliate more than what the Atomy can do. Salicylic acid is a different acid that is better for acne-prone skin. So there's no one thing that works for everybody. you know. So if they're acne prone, they may need to use a different product to take care of the oil, the baseline oil that's clogging their pores. It's making them more susceptible to acne. They, if their pores are being clogged, they need to clear that. And that's my general. Like, I don't obviously know everything about those people. I'm a licensed physician, and I have to be very careful about advising anyone, especially when I don't see them and I don't know their history and all that. So I'm talking in general terms about acne in general.
Okay, yes, that's general, but you see, like the baby rashes before it become rash, it's like a small pimples, just not acne, but it's like small pimples just growing around the face. Yeah, it doesn't look like just those acnes. But it's like you are reacting on something. So I don't know if it's about toner or if it's about something else. If they can skip it. Reason why I was asking if Valerie, because she has been teaching us about the absolute skincare, how to use them, if we can skip the toner, if that will be safe,
Well,
because I don't know.
you can skip anything that's interfering with your skin condition. So, yeah, if you find that one product you're sensitive to it in any way, then don't use it.
When you are using number one and number two, number three, you don't know what is causing the issue. But if you see it's like toner, it's more acidic. Looks like could be one causing those issues.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it sounds like you know which one is causing it, so I would not use that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Lloyd, I think you did fantastic. Are you kidding me? The terminology, you know what you're talking about. I am so grateful to have you on this call. We are blessed. I was wondering, Miss Atomy Lifestyle, this lady that used the Absolute Skincare, did she start with the evening care set?
Yes.
She started with the evening care set. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Dr. Lloyd, you did great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Valerie.
I just have a question for Miss Atomy Lifestyle. I've been looking at while Dr. Lloyd was talking, two products. One, the Fame Eye Cream for $26, and the Atomy Eye Complex for $48. Have you used these products?
I didn't use the Fame, but we are using the Absolute Skincare because it's like we heard for the Fame, it's for more younger age. But if you are above 35, it's good to use the Absolute Skincare. So I didn't use the Fame, but we are using Absolute Skincare. And the eye complex, they do have it in Absolute Skincare as well.
I'm just thinking to myself that for $26, the Fame Eye Cream, perhaps you could explore using that item. I'm pulling it up right here and pulling up the expand for details. It's Atomy Eye Cream.
CJ, if I may, there's another product if you keep scrolling up, if I see it, I'll remember it, that Maria used to talk a lot about, that is for sensitive skin. And it is in the local mall. I forget the name of this product, but it's there. Keep going.
Yes.
Let's see. You remember? She always mentioned it for those that have maybe a sensitive skin. So I don't know, maybe she can try that one. Let's see.
Is it the Adelia?
There you go. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know that one.
Yes,
Okay.
Dahlia. Now,
Oh.
another thing, and maybe the doctor can back me up here, another thing that Maria used to say is when you're using the Atomy products, the skincare products, and you have a reaction, it could be that maybe there's something inside that need to be dealt with, because whatever is inside will show up in the skin. So I don't know, what's going on inside, because yeah, she used to say that sometimes it's something that we have to deal with in the inside. So yeah, I'm just quoting Maria. She was
Well, what I was thinking, what do you call it? Say the right name. Atomy Lifestyle. Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you well. Thank you.
Okay. I was just thinking you were trying to describe the pimples to me. And so I'm starting to picture, it's just the terminology. We don't, it sounds like you're saying like fine, like little tiny bumps, like little,
Yes.
yeah, we call them little fine papules, not pimples. So it's just temping out. So I'm starting to think what you're saying is more of, like you said, a rash, right? It's more of a
Yes.
really tiny papules right next to each other, which sounds more like you were indicating maybe a reaction, but it's like an allergic reaction, like it's what we call a localized sensitivity. There's a topical sensitivity. You put something on your skin, and then your skin reacts to it. It's like an allergic response. So there are a lot of ingredients in each bottle. So who knows what it is you're maybe that person might be sensitive to. But yes, you have to read the skin. If they're getting that fine rash, then you need to start eliminating something. Yeah, it may be. Yeah. So it sounds like you're noticing that it's the toner maybe that is causing it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you figured that out, but if that's what you figured out, that's great. And,
No, it's because I see all other products like the serum, or the nutrition cream. They are so soft. They are nice. So I never think of them. Yeah,
Okay.
I just
Okay.
picked on toner. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's okay. You don't use the toner and just get the benefits from the other products. Yeah. 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 But that's what it
All right.
seems more like a localized sensitivity, a localized reaction.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Lloyd. Thank you, Valerie. I'm hoping that Atomy Lifestyle is happy now.
Yeah, sure. Of course. Yes.
And guys, I tried, gentlemen, I tried. Atomy Home, all in one. And we want to launch again our beauty party, once a week. I don't know, but let's crack the code. We're talking about money right there. Get your evening care for set and start small. Yeah, and become a product of the product. And don't forget, summertime, get your sunscreen on.
Yeah, CJ, I'm following you back. I was just looking at on the website, hey guys, look, I gotta tell you, man. But hey, CJ, I gotta tell you, there's two
Yes, sir.
sunscreens. Two sunscreens. There's the beige and there's the white. So I'm assuming beige might be for me. I'm assuming.
I think the beige is for you. Without a
Okay.
doubt.
Yeah. Hey, you guys check it out. Great stuff. Back to you, CJ.
All right. Well, that's all we have time for this morning. We're 20 minutes or so past the hour. We went over, but I know you understand. So that's it. If there are no questions, anyone want to share something of value, then we have come to the end of another Momentum Morning.
If I may suggest to Victor,
Dad.
if he saves the Sono music file as an MP3, it may play better on your platform, CJ. So if Victor's still on the line, you can try that. A friend of mine is giving me music on Sono and it's worked, but he's also sent it as MP3, and MP3 is very universal and pretty much ready to play. So maybe for next time we could hear the great song as
Yes,
an
it
MP3.
is. It really sets the tone. So, just moments ago when I was playing it, you weren't hearing it, Ted?
Correct. We didn't hear it.
Wow.
We saw the video image, but it didn't. But there was no sound.
I'll get it solved.
Yeah.
I'll fix that. Yeah, because it's good, and we really would love to close out with our Let's Glow, Let's Go Together. That was a good job. All right.
Before we go, I wanted to emphasize also the event that we're having next Wednesday. I know you said something about it, but I just want to encourage everyone. If you know someone or people in this vicinity, Lee County, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, Bonita Springs, or even further out, I have someone that's coming from Fort Lauderdale. I know some other people that's supposed to be coming from Fort Lauderdale in the area. There's even someone coming from Tallahassee, I just found out today. But each of you probably know someone in this area that this is a great opportunity to help recruit people for your business. So we want to have a good showing. We're keeping tabs now of who is actually confirmed to come because we want to make sure that we have a successful event. This is to help each and every one of us. So I encourage you to use the flyer that we have in the chat to invite your people, to give them even more of a personal invitation by asking them on the phone or in person, come with me to this or go to this. I want you to learn about the business that I'm in, et cetera, et cetera. So please be supportive of this event. This is the first time that we're doing such a thing on our own expense in this local area. So as we support one another, we all grow, we all benefit. So thank you for your attention. It's June 10th, next Wednesday. We made 3 sessions so it could be available to people who work during the day, can come in the evening, or if you don't work during the day, you can come early in the morning or afternoon. So there's 3 sessions so that, if the day works, then the time is available, so please come and come with your family and friends. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, I'm just encouraging everyone to come out.
CJ is part of the planning committee too, so he will be there, right, CJ?
Yes, I will.
All right. Okay, let's keep tabs of the commitments. Thank you, everyone.
You, Dr. Lloyd, and CJ, and Victor, and everyone. Aja, Aja, Aja.
Aja,
Bye, everyone. Bye. Aja, Aja, Aja.
Aja. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. What's Thursday?
Hey, CJ, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
May I please have those links? Oh man, that first video you played, that was beautiful. I need to go over it one more time.
Aja. Thank you, CJ. Everyone.
Which one is that? The old one?
Use the 48 rule.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
I'm sorry, which one is that, KJ?
The 48 rules.
Okay. It will be in the Momentum Morning chat. What's up?
Beautiful. Thank you, CJ. Aja, aja, aja.
Aja, aja, aja.
Thank you, CJ. Great.
Are you hearing it, Victor?
I think Victor's gone.
Ted? Victor?
I'm here.
Okay.
I think Victor's gone.
Did you get any sound just now?
Besides your voice, nothing.
All right. Gonna fix this thing.
Yeah, like I said, I think the MP3 would work better because Sono requires to have the Sono app potentially on your machine. So I think that would work better because it's universal and it's plug and play.
Gotcha.
All he needs to do is save it as an MP3 version and then send you the MP3.
All right. Okay.
God bless everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ted.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, Dr. Lloyd.